Yo, 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 welcome to the show.
Yo, what is good, YouTube? It is 9:41 p.m. It's a Friday night. It's the last day of May. It's almost June. And what are we doing? We're making a portfolio update video for YouTube. If you're new here, in these kinds of videos, we talk about the portfolio, the performance over these timestamps, buying power, the options, the crypto, the stocks, and we also just generally on this channel talk about dividends and the Roth IRA and credit cards, savings accounts, and finance. It's just a noob who is trying to progress the world of finance. And if you want to see that, consider liking and subscribing and becoming a part of the channel. So the portfolio is sitting at $14,175.35. We're gonna look at this view. I should mention that just because it has the graph, and I really like the graph. It's the pie chart right here, and it has the stocks and the holdings listed like that. But over here we can see the performance of the chart itself. So on the day we're up $176, about 1.26%. 1 week we are up 0.53%. It's been an up and down, or I guess down and up week in the portfolio. We're up 5.3. We're up 0.53%. On the month we are up 3.4%. On 3 months we're down 0.59%. Year to date, down 0.74%, and 1 year we are up 7.84%. Buying power is sitting at $215, and that's because we sold out of one stock in particular. That is AT&T. Or sell limit order finally got hit. It was like $18.11 or 12 cents. It had a really good day. AT&T has finally run up. It automatically got sold. I am no longer invested in that stock, so that's pretty cool. Now I have, some extra money looking for investments to make. I would like to find a position that pays a pretty decent dividend in the February, May, those months like AT&T did. Probably won't get that much for that much, like the same dividend yield, because it was a very high yielding position, and like 6 point something percent. And I don't really want to get a position that's yielding that high, because I don't think it's super sustainable. So probably going to put my money into like General Mills, since it pays in that period, like February, May, and those months. Still looking. I'm still doing some research, but we'll see what I end up doing. I am also invested in some options right here. Well, one option, Under Armour. So I sell that because I have 100 shares. The 750 strike expiring in about 3 weeks. And pretty much if Under Armour closes above 750, I have to sell my 100 shares at that strike, $7.50, regardless of the closing price above $7.50. Otherwise, nothing happens. I keep the premium I got paid to sell that option. Crypto here, I just have Dogecoin, over 100 coins. Nothing to write home about. Tesla, nothing has really changed in my position. Nothing with Amazon has changed. Apple, I have 4 shares. I believe I had 4 shares in my last video too. Microsoft, nothing has changed. Realty Income, nothing has changed. Nusi, same thing there. Chevron, Coke, General Mills, ExxonMobil, Horizon, Google. We will be buying some more Google. Stay tuned for my video on Sunday when I talk about what stocks I plan to buy in the new week. I believe Google is on the list. Under Armour, nothing has changed here. It looks like it's had a pretty good day. But not I don't plan on buying anymore. If anything, I just hope that my option will, help me sell out of this position. Hopefully, that happens. It will be at a loss, but it is what it is. Ford, I've been slowly getting some more shares of Ford now that it's under my cost of $12. I, pick up a share a day, maybe a share and a half a day. And I believe the last video I was at maybe 50 shares, 51 shares, something like that. Now I have 56 shares of Ford. Of course, Ford is trading above $12 now, so I'm glad I got in when I did. But it had a nice little dip right here, and I did capitalize on this. Of course, I never went balls deep and buy like 10 shares because it might go under $12 again. Now my average cost is 11.99, so I guess if it goes under 11.99, then I'll start buying. But it's pretty cool to see that I moved the needle 1 cent in in my efforts to buy underneath my average cost. So just a little bit closer to the 100 share mark, and then we can start selling options against it, just like we do in the Roth IRA. So that's Ford right there. Who knows what next week will be like? We do have an open position in the Roth, selling an option against Ford, the 100 shares we have. Let's see how that goes. SPY, we have bought a little bit more of SPY because it also had a dip. Now we have 3.07 shares. I was looking at it today. I'm almost at a 200% return or $200. Whoa, a $200 return in SPY. Just under $200, 199.68. Home Depot, nothing has changed there. Target, nothing new. McDonald's, I think I picked up a little bit of this recently. zero point 0.8 shares of McDonald's now. Look at all this green. Wow. Has there ever of course, Newsy was red. Of course, Tesla was red. Amazon red as well. But wow, what a day in the stock market. We were right here with Visa. I don't think I've gotten any Visa recently, but over a share of Visa, 1.17 shares. PPL, nothing new. I believe I was talking about getting out of this, and I'm still looking at my positions, trying to consolidate, and shrink the portfolio a little. So this is one position that I know is on the fence some. Pepsi, nothing new here. Johnson and Johnson, I don't believe I have bought any of that recently either. VTI, yeah, I'm sure I picked up VTI in the last few days. Waste management, I'm not sure if anything has changed here either. Smith and Wesson, haven't bought this in such a long time. Up almost 30%. Though might be a good time to sell out, help with the consolidating. Definitely bought in for the potentials I saw with the stock in terms of growth, but definitely the yield as well. Still a decent yield, 2.96, but our yield was pretty probably in the 4% when we bought in, or yield on cost at least. Um, but it's been doing well. Smith and Wesson brands, I only had 140 dollars in it. Now we're at $184, so that is pretty nice to see. Next on the list, we have none other than SCHD. I've been buying a little bit more of this, chipping in slowly but surely. Camping World, I've been DCing into this given that we're down so heavily, and I do see it having potential to come back. AEP, think I've been buying this. Verizon, haven't moved the needle on this too much. Not at all, honestly. Been sitting at 4 shares for a while now. Stag, I buy a little bit of this every now and again. Probably a tenth of a share, a quarter of a share. BC Brunswick, nothing new in that position. SPY G, 5.95 shares, almost at 6. We've definitely been buying this. Starbucks, 2.20 shares, also been buying this given the fall it has recently experienced. Pfizer, PFE, nothing new here, and I might be selling out to this. I don't know why the idea hit me, but might be consolidating this into a new position with AbbVie. Like I said, guys, I'm out at AT&T. I'm looking at ways of shifting the portfolio, consolidating, and making smarter, longer term moves. So maybe I should put a pen. What am I even saying? Just maybe I should put pen to paper. Sit for a minute, make some notes, and get this done. But should be some decently large changes coming soon. Next we have main, 5 shares of that. I always buy a little bit of main. It's a monthly payer, so it's always recurring. O'Reilly, that's an actual recurring investment. We're not even at point one of a share as yet. Pretty expensive stock. It's probably over $1,000. We're down almost 10% in that, so that's crazy. I might go in and actually buy some O'Reilly, given that we're down so much in it. Wow. Let's look at the stock here. Oh yeah, it's under 1,000 now. That's absolutely crazy. Let's look at the max chart. That's when I probably literally started buying in right here. Is when I started my recurring investments. Probably, maybe a little bit before that, but that's just funny. Do see? I mean, look at the chart of O'Reilly. It definitely will be coming back. Not sure what it's going through right now. With a 3.2% 1 year returns, it's well, whatever is going on. I'm sure it is probably just a short term thing. So we'll continue to DCA into that with our recurring buys. Like I said, might actually go in and manually get some more O'Reilly there. IGPT up 2.18% in this overall 1.7 shares. Recurring investments, nice to see it sitting, at a nice flat amount. I'm sure it's 1.70 something or 69 something. Yeah, 1.704144 shares. Up in the position overall, like I said, not a whole lot, but 2.18 shares. This is more of a futuristic kind of investment. I mean, AI and that kind of thing is where the future is headed, or looking to be headed. So I think an ETF that umbrellas all this concept is definitely a good long-term investment. We got Sweet Green right there, another recurring investment, 31%, almost 32% up in that. Costco, pretty expensive stock, but 0.55 shares in that. Haven't bought any recently, up 10.58%. And finally, IAT, which is a banking ETF, about break even in that position. So that's the portfolio running through the positions in this view. This is how the chart is looking, and the sorting by equity. See the largest position. We got SPY, SCHD, and VTI are the three largest positions. After that, Apple, Tesla, and Under Armour. Really would love to get Under Armour out. Gonna have to swallow some of this loss somehow, some way. Tesla, don't mind it. I just wish it wasn't so volatile. Apple, don't mind seeing that there. And yeah, would love to see Microsoft in a little bit higher. We have Realty Income here and Ford. I don't mind seeing those a little bit lower as well. But overall, loving the portfolio. Sorting by total return, we can see SPY still leads the list. After that, we have Apple, Microsoft, Chevron, ExxonMobil, VTI, and then SPY G. Crazy to see that Microsoft, Apple, and SPY are my only three stocks and I guess ETF that have given me over $100 in return. So, I mean, I'm not in. I guess I wasn't super heavy in them. I've lost money in options too. So yeah, just it doesn't add to a whole lot, is what I'm saying. But after time, I'll be investing thousands of dollars over the years. Those thousands will make me more thousands. So just gotta stay consistent, keep the ball rolling, and trust time, trust the process, and we'll make it one day. Looking at the chart here, like I said, love the pie chart. SPY is the largest holding. Then it's gonna be SCHD, VTI, Apple, and so on. Geez, I just when I see like the three top ETFs just at least holding a quarter of that pie, VTI, SPY, SCHD, I'd be a very happy person. And we're getting there. We're slowly, 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 but surely getting there. That is definitely one of our goals. So, thank you guys so much for watching. The next video will be tomorrow, or probably today, because it's Friday night. I'm probably not going to upload this until Saturday morning. So, tonight, expect a video where I go over my dividends for the month of May. And it's a cool one. It's a cool one. I just got the last payment just like an hour ago. I got the notification. It's from Starbucks, May 31. You're going to see it in the video. If you want to see that, like, subscribe, and I will see you then. Until next time, peace.